Hello and welcome. The COVID-19 pandemic is a global health crisis. It is perhaps the greatest challenge the world has faced since World War II. In India and around the world, lockdowns have decimated incomes and are threatening even the most basic, the food security of many. My colleague Monideepa Banerjee met some of those most vulnerable during this time to understand how they are coping with the pandemic and the lockdown.
To sleep is to escape. For the 65-year-old rickshaw puller Ram Shankar Pandit, who lives in central Kolkata, sleep is an escape from his hunger. Even a cup of tea is a question mark every day. Since the pandemic began, these pavement dwellers have had to depend on the generosity of the government and non-profits like World Vision India for their daily meal.
बाबा तो आता है, मिलता है, खाता है, नहीं मिलता है तो बाबू हमको खाना खिलाया जाता है। जब दाना पानी नहीं मिले तो खुदा हो जाएगा, भूखे प्यासे मरेंगे।
This young man and a band of friends are volunteers for World Vision that has been working in this area since 1996. Since the pandemic began, they have been distributing cooked food packets to many in and around the area.
I request to the government, the people who doesn't have ration card, voter ID card of the West Bengal, so you can also feed those people who doesn't have any documents.
These families are the worst hit. Originally from Bihar, they live under plastic roofs at the mercy of local police who sometimes simply chase them away. In the best of times, life is difficult for pavement dwellers in Kolkata. Right now, in the middle of the pandemic, things have become so much more difficult that going to bed hungry has become something of a habit for many.
It is imperative at this time for governments and non-governmental organizations to come together and help those who need it the most. World Vision India is helping thousands around the country. This report comes from Gurugram in Haryana.
With the coronavirus lockdown, residents of Surat Nagar and Gurgaon had no option but to travel long distances just to get one proper meal.
हमें लोगों को कोई रोजगार ना मैडम, कंपनी में जॉब करते तो अभी हमारे 2 महीना से बंद है। अच्छा, तो हम कहाँ जाए खाने के लिए, हमारे घर में कुछ भी ना, तो लाइन में लग के खाना ले जाते हैं।
Help came in the form of World Vision, which is now ensuring that everyone here gets 3 proper meals every day.
हम 8 आदमी बाजी
8 हैं।
हाँ, अपने में चल रहा बा।
अच्छा, और यहाँ से खाना जो मिल रहा है?
खाना तो बेटा मस्त है, खाना के शिकायत ना कर बेटा।
World Vision has joined hands with local community to start a kitchen run and managed by locals.
यहाँ स्थिति ये हो गई कि हमारे यहाँ लोग आने लगे थे कि हमारे पास खाना नहीं है, हमारे पास अनाज नहीं है, हमारे पास सिलेंडर नहीं है, तो हमारी एक बैठक हुई जिसमें वर्ल्ड विजन, सीपीयू, यहाँ हम सब इकट्ठे हुए और हमने ये कहा कि कोई इस क्षेत्र में भूखा न रहे, क्योंकि लोग यहाँ से जाना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए हम उनको भी प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि आप रहें, आपको भूखा नहीं मरने दिया जाएगा किसी को भी।
Not just food, even sanitary napkins are distributed to young girls and women who have not been able to buy them because of the lockdown.
This is Surat Nagar Phase 2 in Gurgaon, where life for migrant laborers became especially hard after the lockdown. They had to travel at least half an hour every day to be able to get food for their families, which was especially difficult for the elderly members of this community. That is when the community heads came together to make sure that they were able to contribute, collect and distribute food to make sure that no resident here has to go to sleep without food.
During a crisis, help comes in many forms, and empowering someone not just so that they can help themselves but also help others is perhaps the most you can do for people during the periods of distress, like what we are facing currently. World Vision India has helped empower many young girls who are today working as frontline warriors against COVID-19 across the country. 23-year-old Rachna from Lalitpur in Uttar Pradesh is a child sponsored by World Vision India. She became part of World Vision India's Children's Club when she was 11. Coming from a community where girls are married off when they reach puberty, Rachna not only completed her schooling but also did an auxiliary nursing midwife course. She is now working with the COVID-19 survey and awareness campaign in Siddharthnagar in Uttar Pradesh.
मैं बहुत बहुत दिल से आभार हूँ वर्ल्ड विजन का, जो आज मैं यहाँ पर उनकी वजह से हूँ। और मैं यहाँ पर बाहर से आए हुए व्यक्तियों के स्वास्थ्य के बारे में जानकारी लेती हूँ। फिलहाल मेरी ड्यूटी इसमें लगी है कोविड-19 में, जो बाहर से आए हुए व्यक्ति जैसे कि बुखार तो नहीं है, सिर दर्द तो नहीं है, खांसी तो नहीं है, सांस लेने में परेशानी तो नहीं, उसके स्वास्थ्य के बारे में जानकारी लेते हुए 14 दिन तक उसके घर तक आते हैं, जब से वो आया हुआ है तो जानकारी लेने के लिए।
There are so many frontline workers, unsung heroes, silently working day and night to save lives. Asha workers like Shushma go door to door every day, trying to ensure everyone in their area is looked after. From teaching the techniques of hand washing during her community visits to helping pregnant and lactating mothers get more nutritious food, Shushma also led her self-help group in contributing money for hundreds of face masks. Rachna and Shushma are doing their jobs, sometimes going above and beyond the call of duty, as are thousands of doctors, nurses, sanitation workers and policemen. We salute each and every one of them. We would also want to thank all of you who made World Vision India and NDTV's Together with Children campaign a huge success.
The COVID-19 pandemic could turn into a serious child rights crisis as hundreds of thousands of the most vulnerable children get potentially exposed to a dangerous mix of extreme poverty, malnutrition and hunger as a result of the virus.
This is the time to reach out, give money to the poorest of the poor directly and help them, and make sure they don't feel insecure and have to walk hundreds and thousands of miles. But most heart-rending is to see them walking with little children.
छोटी छोटी हथेलियों में चावल थमा दो तो जानो, इन्हें थाम के कुछ हौसला दे तो जानो, कोई खींच ना ले इन्हें बंधुआ की तरह, या दबा ना दे एक दरिंदे की तरह, या ब्याह दे गरीबी हो वजह। छोटी छोटी हथेलियों में खाना दो तो जानो, इन्हें थाम के भूख मिटा दो तो जानो।
ऐसी सिचुएशन में, ऐसी स्थिति में हम सबको, चाहे वो सिविल सोसाइटी हो, चाहे एनजीओ हो, चाहे वो राज्य सरकार हो, हम सबको एक साथ आना चाहिए।
The situation has really been disastrous for the young and for the children in India, and I think every Indian has to come forward to do something for them.
I think important for all of us to do our bit, whatever, however small, whatever is possible, we should do.
I'd be happy to announce that in last 1.5 months we have operationalized 5,75,000 ration kits across 120 cities, which corresponds to roughly 6 crore meals.
It's a time to think and to rethink of what we are doing right and what we are doing wrong also, especially when it comes to our children.
We are about 1,200 staff working at the grassroots level. And working in close to about 6,200 communities in the grassroots level, in the districts, in the blocks, and seeing the children and what they are lacking it just breaks our hearts.
कोरोना के इस दौर में जो फोकस है सोशल रिस्पांसिबिलिटी पर आ गया है, सरकारें करें जो कर रही हैं, लेकिन जो हमारी सामाजिक दायित्व है हम सबका, वो एक बार फिर से कोरोना ने सामने लाके खड़ा कर दिया है।
Children who are the future of this country, I think some means should be made so that we are able to protect them, take care of them, look at their future, and of course, basically also to feed them.
I am making a small announcement. A couple from my club, Rotary Club of Delhi, Ashoka, Archana Gupta and Anil Gupta, Managing Director of KEI Industries Limited, has committed to contribute 20 lakhs. अभी एक और अनाउंसमेंट मैं करना चाहूँगा. एक हमारे रोटेरियन GS कोचर, रोटरी क्लब ऑफ दिल्ली मिडवेस्ट, दिल्ली के रहने वाले हैं. उन्होंने 10 लाख रुपए और कंट्रीब्यूट करने का फैसला किया है. 10 lakhs more from Rotary.
Thank you, sir.
We have an anonymous donor who's decided to give World Vision India 95 lakhs. 95 lakh donation.
₹5 crores, Pranay. Five crores. That's the total amount. The total amount. So 5 crores total. 5 crores on this program.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And all of that goes to children, it goes to nutrition kits, it goes to hygiene kits. It will make a difference in the lives of thousands.
Contributions from the corporates enable organizations like World Vision India to reach out to a large number of families and children in a shorter span. The response we have received so far is truly encouraging. Our bigger focus continues to be on the marginalized communities whom we serve.
The 2-hour telethon towards a hunger-free India saw 13-year-old Arav Verma paint for 2 hours so he could raise funds for others.
Feels good by doing some good deeds in life. As like always, it's not about me or my paintings, but it's about nation and its people. Just felt probably this is the best way my talent could come in use for the humanity.
Many corporates and celebrities also joined in.
I would say everyone was severely disturbed seeing those visuals of millions of migrants on the road, losing their lives, walking with little kids, with their elder parents. So we all felt bad. But I realized that, it's not the time to sit and feel bad for them, but to find a way out. I remember, this very close friend of mine, Neeti Goyal, we had started this food drive where we were distributing almost 40,000-45,000 meals every day, and we had a stall at a place in Fani, Kalwacham, where a lot of migrants were walking, because that's a junction where the whole highway starts. So we tried to convince a family who was walking to Karnataka, and I got those permissions in place in a day. And the second day, almost 350 people left for Karnataka, with all proper permissions from Maharashtra government, from Karnataka government, and they were crying in the bus. They had tears in the eyes and smiles on their faces, and I realized that this is not a story of just 350 people, but millions across the country who are stuck and who have no access to you. So then I started, no matter in which part of the country you are, I will get to you, I'll make sure that you reach back to your loved ones.
One thing we have to get reminded is, and also this during Ramadan where we're fasting, we realize how people are suffering without food, and in a way it brings back that that feeling of hunger, and especially children. So our foundation, we are committed to bringing underprivileged children back as leaders, as art leaders or music leaders, so they can spread the message, they can bring joy to the world. And it also demolishes the social divide which people have, rich and poor, when they are empowered with the knowledge.
So far the campaign has got over 5.5 crores, and we would like to thank each and everyone who helped and donated. World Vision India is utilizing the money for distribution of cooked food packages and dry ration kits, ensuring children and families do not go hungry. It is supporting health facilities and health workers with PPE kits, surgical masks, gloves, thermometer, alcohol-based hand rub, disinfectants and antibacterial soap, distribution of hygiene kits, spreading awareness on COVID prevention, sexual abuse, domestic abuse and mental health. World Vision India has always been instrumental in helping communities during times of disaster. It is committed to long-term rehabilitation, helping communities affected by natural disasters or conflicts get back on their feet. Whether it's the floods in Kashmir, Uttarakhand, or cyclone Fani, or the latest cyclone Amphan.
बच्चा पढ़ने के लिए सब वो लोगों का ट्यूशन फीस, कॉलेज फीस सब हमको सब वो सहायता मिलता है.
There is a famous and cliched saying, "This too shall pass," and it will. India has always come together in a crisis. It is important that we once again stand united in the battle against the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's reach out and help the most vulnerable. Let's work towards a hunger-free India.
Join the World Vision India-NDTV campaign together with children towards a hunger-free India. Donate to feed vulnerable children by using the bank account details given on your screens. For more details on how to donate from outside India, log on to ndtv.com/togetherwithchildren. You can also donate via UPI by scanning the QR code that you see on your screens right now. Donate now. Let's make India hunger-free.